Livestock and feed operations operate under constant pressure, growing demand, complex supply chains, and strict quality expectations. To manage this complexity, leaders need more than reports. They need connected real time insights. This demo showcases how AI enabled livestock and feed dashboard brings together demand, supply, and quality into a single view. Let's start with the feed sales and demand overview dashboard. This page sets the business context by bringing together livestock demand signals, feed supply readiness, and commercial performance. At the top of the page, the key indicators provide a quick pulse of the operations. They summarize the overall feed supply, the livestock demand, the commercial performance, and the alignment. Together, they help quickly assess their growth imbalanced or beginning to create pressure. So, the feed supply indicator, which indicates the overall availability, livestock demand indicator, which indicates the demand intensity, the demand supply gap, which shows the operational pressure signal, and the commercial performance indicator, which shows the business outcome view. And below these are the three visuals. So the first one being the demand versus supply trend, which shows how livestock demand and feed availability evolve over the time. As we can see here, over the year 2014 to 2022, how it has evolved. This view is critical for spotting early signals whether demand is accelerating, stabilizing, or beginning to outpace supply. The next one is the feed crop composition, which is a bar chart. This section breaks the feed supply by crop or input type. It helps teams understand what is the driving supply, where dependency exists, and how diversified the feed base really is. The next one is the revenue by location, which is a regional view that adds a geographical dimension showing how the demand and performance vary across different locations. As we can see here, the demand distributed over different location, and we can say the milk sales revenue for the place Gisborne is shown here, and the customer count for that location. Similarly, for other locations, if we just browse through it, we can see the count. We also have the filters or the prompts based on the location, the item as in the feed supply, the apricots, bananas, the year, and the locations. Next, we move on to the quality insights dashboard. As feed operations scale, volume alone is not enough. Quality becomes the anchor that sustains growth. The quality insights page focuses on consistency, safety, and compliance across the operation. The key KPIs, as we can see here, is the average moisture percentage, protein percentage, quality status, quality compliance, pass rate versus target. Target is 95%. In this case, we have taken. So the prompts, different prompts here are the QA lab, where the test is being conducted, lab A, lab B, lab C, and the year. We can check the result for the different years, and the plant where the test is being conducted. The Auckland plant. So we can see the data changes accordingly. Hamilton plant. Next, we see the different visuals. The quality trends over time. Trends view track key quality parameters over time. Rather than reacting to isolated test results, this allows teams to identify gradual shifts and recurring patterns and early warning signals. So what we see is the variability over the time, as we can see here from Jan 24 for a particular year, how it is varying. There is also a slider, which we can slide it over. Next, Next is a visual is the QA lab and plant comparison, which is a bar chart. This comparative view introduces transparency across QA labs and plants. It highlights where quality performance is consistent and where focused improvement is required, supporting targeted action rather than broad assumptions. So, the next one is the safety or contaminant monitoring, which gives us safety related trends highlighting periods where risk levels increases. These insights support early interventions, protecting compliance, livestock, health, and downstream trust. There is a slider over there, and we can see the trend over here. So next is the failures by QA lab, which shows the count of the failures in each lab when the test has been conducted. Say, for example, in lab B, there are 61 failures, in lab C, 56, and lab A, 48. Next is the pass versus fail by the QA labs. So, in the different labs, in the lab A, in plant A, Hamilton, what is the fail percentage, or what is the fail count, what is the pass count, and the total count? It gives us a total picture of the pass and fail samples or the counts. Together, these pages connect demand, supply, and quality into a single decision experience. So, we built AI solutions that transform complex data into actionable insight, helping organizations operate with clarity, trust, and agility. Thank you.